play some Rocket League. It's a great day to watch some Rocket League. We've got a packed arena at DFH. We've got a packed arena here in the Copper Box. We've got the best fans in esports, and we're ready to crown ourselves a champion. Get up and get loud. It's game day, folks. Let's start it off with Dignitas taking on Evil Geniuses.
This is going to be a fantastic match. Starting off day 3 with just so much hype. These two teams, a lot of upsets happening. Nobody saw this matchup coming. It's going to be up to Evil Geniuses to maybe make this upset happen. Looks like the desk really predicting hard with Dignitas.
I love it. We have the European giant of Dignitas, the reigning world champions, up against the North American underdogs. See Chrome there on your screen. Evil Geniuses in the orange, Dignitas in the blue. We'll get game number 1. Still best of 5s here. Win 3, you get to keep on. Lose 3, you're sent home. Close shot there at the beginning. Turbo Pulsa taking this one away. There's Violent Panda with a shot and a save from Chrome. Early aggression here in game number 1.
Yeah, starting this game off fast. You can see there's a conviction that we haven't seen from Dignitas. These guys are here to play. An interesting fact, Wavepunk, Turbo Pulsa, 3 game wins away from being the all-time leader at a world championship.
As far as game wins go, just got to win this series. He'll pass up the likes of Marky and Cookser. After initial attack, decently quiet. Last 30 seconds or so. See Turbo moving out to midfield. Violent Panda up there in front of him. He'll try to get it past Corrupted G, but he'll play it high. Rocking his pirate hat as always. There's Kate up with the pass to Violent Panda. The shot towards the goal's a bit high. It's off the crossbar. Can Turbo Pulsa finishes off? No. Corrupted G's up. It'll go away. Classics now over to the side. Corrupted G looking to play it off the wall. He'll get it out to Classics, and the shot towards midfield. Quick transitional play, and Evil Geniuses strikes first.
This is a fantastic counterattack here. Chrome just pushing that ball straight up to the wall. He saw Classics lurking to get that fast counterattack. A very narrow missed opportunity there for Dignitas. It looked like they had that shot in on the net, committing too many members onto that attack.
And that beautiful 2-touch counterplay. It's all you need when you have everybody committed up on offense. Classics coming off the wall. There's Turbo Pulsa. His touch is actually down in front of the net. K-Dop will get a save and play it away. Now Turbo Pulsa back to Violent Panda. Just one defender back in the net, but the ball outpaces Violent Panda, and the play moves to the corner. Chrome trying to challenge. Get a pass 1 and push it across midfield. Turbo Pulsa plays it back over the top, but Corrupted G now airborne. It's the ball taken away by Turbo. Violent Panda. Possibly connect with K-Dop here as Classics plays it across. Back into the middle. Pulsa's falling back. Chrome will pop it high. Chrome back down to Classics. Tackled by Violent Panda, but Corrupted G able to hold on to ball control. Through the corner, pass 2. K-Dop able to play it back out into the middle.
Yeah, you can see already there is a much more aggressive playstyle here coming from Evil Geniuses. I was speaking with Chrome yesterday. He mentioned that they were afraid on day 1. They know that they need to play with aggression to be able to beat a great team like Dignitas.
Dignitas still holding that world championship title. Evil Geniuses, nobody's believed in them the entire season. And they are deeper into this run than anyone would have ever predicted. Currently holding on to the lead here in game 1. Looking to take it away from Dignitas. Violent Panda running it down. Corrupted G will get the demolition on the 1. Turbo Pulsa. Either way. Violent Panda into the corner. K-Dop following it up. Wins the challenge. Corrupted G looking to play it back. Chrome with a miss. Corrupted G will help bail him out. Gets it back up to Chrome. They get it onto the post. Just Corrupted G airborne. Can Turbo Pulsa get there? He does. Plays it away. The pressure's still on, though, from Evil Geniuses. Violent Panda has to clear it off of his own backboard. Turbo Pulsa now pressuring the net. Assistance from K-Dop. Corrupted G dropping it down. A miss from Chrome, but Violent Panda also to miss. So he was trying to read Classics. Turbo Pulsa now moving up as Violent Panda gets the demolition on the 1. Taking the shot to the far post, but gets zoned out enough. The ball will miss. We'll stay with a 1-0 lead for Evil Geniuses.
Yeah, not too many team plays here coming from Dignitas. That's maybe what they're known best for. A lot of solo plays. They've been struggling to find each other across the field.
Corrupted G off the wall. Was not able to make contact. K-Dop takes a shot, and Chrome, the defense back to Classics. Quick transition there. It's the way they were able to get their first goal. Violent Panda in the corner, getting it back out to Turbo. Trying to rotate out as Chrome and Corrupted G right on top of each other. It's enough to get it over the top of K-Dop. Violent Panda, the clean boost grab. Approaching the final minute World champs, Dignitas, yet to score here in game number 1. Chrome shot's a bit wide, but he can possibly find a follow-up. No, gets the unfortunate roll. It goes very, very high. Difficult to read. Even more difficult to score. Final minute of game 1. Turbo Pulso lofting it high, and Corrupted G just trying to keep it at midfield. Classics is there before K-Dop can move up from the back. Look at a nice booming clear. Turbo Pulso can possibly redirect this down. Makes it nice and soft, but Corrupted G's got time to read. Plays it to the corner. Violent Panda, the pass back to Turbo. The infield play will tie the game. And with 42 seconds remaining.
And this is what you know Dignitas best for, these infield passes going completely laterally. You see Classics, he tries to make the attempt to get that save, but he's too far out. That's a great punish and a great response with not much time left from Dignitas.
42 seconds. Evil Geniuses, they could take game 1. It'd be a great way to set the tone here in this match. Force Dignitas to play their A game. Do not give them free wins. It's Chrome moving up. We'll see him make the pass, look for goalies, not find anybody home. Violent Panda makes the play on the backboard there, and Chrome turns back in. They get it out to Corrupted G. No, Violent Panda to take it away, put it up on the wall. 19 seconds left here in game number 1. Corrupted G following along. Again, that unfortunate bounce gets him on the wall. Now K-Dop trying to get it away. The pass back out. Here comes counterattack, but this one's high. Classics has to get up in time. Doesn't make contact. There's nobody in the net. Turbo Pulso puts it in. 5 seconds left, and Dignitas has the lead.
Turbo Pulso here. Violent Panda goes up for a great challenge there, and you see Classics just missing an imperative save there. There was nobody left, and unfortunately for him, Turbo Pulso's going to capitalize. 5 seconds left.
And his frontline defense didn't help him out either. He was in such a rough position there. Even if he had made the save, was definitely the possibility of a counterattack. Now they need this goal here. Classics, he's got it airborne. Corrupted G possibly has enough boost. Chrome needs to keep this one in the air if he wants to dream of getting it in. He gets it over the top of one. Classics gets it back. Where's Corrupted G? He tries, but Turbo Pulso shuts down that dream, and Dignitas takes game 1.
An absolutely just brutal game there for Evil Geniuses. They take the lead early, and there were multiple missed opportunities there. We saw Chrome, one unexpected touch. He expected a 50-50 to happen and missed a wide open net. They're going to be knocking themselves, especially with such a close margin between these two teams.
Turbo Pulso getting that first of the 3 wins he needs to be the all-time game leader here at the World Championships. K-Dop now up at 38. Turbo Pulso doing a lot of work there too, scoring both the goals, assisted both times by Violent Panda.
Yeah, and it invites the question, were they maybe inviting too much pressure, Evil Geniuses? You look at the shot differential, you can see already 9 shots to 4. That's a pretty significant difference there. And Evil Geniuses maybe getting a little bit too comfortable with that ball, with that lead. 1 goal is not enough. We see 2, 3-goal comebacks. They do happen here. Hopefully they'll be able to play with a little bit more confidence in this next game.
Evil Geniuses, they had that first goal on a quick transition, quick counterattack there. Just the pass to Classics on the wall and then the instant shot. Excellent play, but very, very difficult to do. And Team Dignitas, you can tell they adjusted a bit too, just leave their back end a little bit more covered. And it wasn't going to be a problem. So game 2, Evil Genius is going to have to find a new plan. Their name of their game has always been the Demolitions. We didn't see very many of them here onto Team Dignitas. They'll look to play bully in the goal box.
Absolutely. We talk about that pressure, that chaos. Gibbs mentioned it on the desk. This is a team that really puts a lot of pressure on you. They force you to create this chaos and just struggle rotationally.
Classics trying to get creative. Violent Panda says, I've seen that before. Chrome now back up onto the wall. K-Dop. Play away. Classics now towards the goal again. Violent Panda. Play it hard and long. Comes Chrome. Lofted in front of his own net. Corrupted G up to play it over to the side. Chrome again. Doing good getting nice altitude onto the ball, but not much else. A great read there by Corrupted G to put it all the way into the blue box. Violent Panda has to play it to his own corner.
Already we're seeing a much slower paced game, just waiting for a mistake off the clear here between both two teams as they look to find an opening.
K-Dop with the interception, the pass out, but Chrome's there, puts the pressure on in the blue. You see Corrupted G looking for players in net. Was able to find K-Dop. Classics with a shot here and still defended by K-Dop. Gets that one away, and Violent Panda now up on the transition. Back into the orange corner, looking for the boost starve. K-Dop with follow-up pressure. Great positioning on the floor. 2 touches from Evil Geniuses didn't matter. Now a lot from Turbo Pulso, the ball staying in the orange corner. Another setup. Violent Panda looking for the shot. It's a bit high. He's going to need some help. Turbo tries to put it back in for K-Dop, but doesn't find it. Violent Panda, oh dear, the bounce off of the defender there. And it's in the blue. Here comes Classics. Dropping it onto Corrupted G. Nice pop. Here comes Classics looking for a final shot. Finds it. No. Shut down by Turbo. And we'll stay scoreless here with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Turbo Pulso almost punished there for a little bit of boost screen, and there was nobody there. Just Classics playing his hand a little bit too early.
I do enjoy the plan from Classics, though. He's taking shots just dead center, forcing Dignitas to leave a goalie back. He's not missing right now. His accuracy's been on point. Scrub G, can he try and dribble it? K-Dop will take it off of his hood. Violent Panda back into the orange with 3 minutes remaining. A scoreless game here. Slow play. Got Corrupted G. Gonna get it out. Back down to Chrome. Sets it up to his front line. Corrupted G with the loft over Violent Panda. Classics up as well. Challenging, forcing Turbo Pulsa to meet him in the air. Violent Panda looking for the dribble on Corrupted G. Gets it over the top of him, but it's wide. He's gonna need some help, and Chrome's able to pop it over the inbound follow-up.
Yeah, that's great positioning there from Corrupted G, getting in front of the dribble, not letting anything happen and preventing a solid shot there.
Great setup there. Turbo's got to read, though. How do you read that? Violent Panda to try and score on the counterattack, but shut down by the front line, and Chrome looking for the dribble. Gets it past Turbo. K-Dop's alone back in net as Corrupted G comes in on the screen. K-Dop still makes the save despite the front player, the fullback. K-Dop will now put it back to Violent Panda. Corrupted G up again, having to make those last-minute saves in front of the net. He does so very, very effectively. Gets it away from the goal, sends it to the corner.
And there were questions being asked of K-Dop. When will he show up? That's the second goal line save we've seen him make just this game.
He's making the plays on defense, but we need to see his offensive prowess. Dignitas now. Through the air, here comes Corrupted G. Still scoreless, he sends another shot. Turbo makes a save, but this one could be bad. Chrome's up and he puts it in. Oh, Evil Geniuses with 2 minutes left to go. We got the lead.
All right, the second game in a row that they take the lead. It's going to be a question of if they're able to maintain it. Chrome lurking up in the field. This is a great play from them. We see them waiting for the mistakes from Dignitas. They recognize there hasn't been perfect touches coming from them, and they're capitalizing on them.
1:55 left to go. Evil Geniuses, they had the 1-goal lead in game number 1. And then sacrificed it. Oh my goodness, a good play there from Dignitas, just barely missing the shot. Turbo is able to set it up. K-Dop looking for another one. A great setup, and Turbo doesn't miss this time. Tie game.
And I don't think you can ask any more questions to K-Dop. Look at this pass here. He reads it off the wall and gets that second pitch there, beating both defenders. And Turbo Pulsa, the connection between these two players, that's a fantastic read there.
1:41 left on the clock. Nice symmetrical scoreboard there. A tie game in game number 2. Evil Geniuses would love to tie it up. Here's the quick kickoffs. It goes in. My goodness. Classics is so deadly.
This trap kickoff, look at this, look at this.
Woo!
He does this time and time again. We saw it day 1, we saw it day 2, we saw it all through league play. Classics, when will these teams learn?
The most consistent kickoff in Rocket League right now. It's absolutely incredible. And just like that, they've got the lead back. Here comes Corrupted G, he's trying to extend it here. K-Dop's got to make this save. It's just a bit high, but he gets it away anyways. Pressure still on for Evil Geniuses. K-Dop this time, oh dear, it's just lofted kind of in front of his box. Violent Panda has to commit as well. Now they're going to be low on boost. Classics trying to put pressure on, but Turbo gets it out to midfield. Corrupted G lofting back across towards his teammate. Great read by Classics, coming off the wall, just trying to hold on to this, keep his car near the ball. Turbo Pulsa isn't scared, he takes the shot. Violent Panda with the redirect, tie game again.
Wow, and that firing back so quickly. Classics here, he was low on boost, and you can see Chrome tries to come in. Turbo Pulsa recognizes both of these two defenders leaving the net. That's a huge gap right there, and they get punished very quickly for that. They need to be careful how they approach these situations with a low on boost, not committing too many players.
Chrome on kickoff, he sets it up. Classics airborne looking for another kickoff goal. Can he find this angle? That would have been crazy. It was just barely off. Chrome lofts it high. They're going to be running Dignitas dry on boost pretty fast here. The pass in, Corrupted G doesn't see it, but Classics thinking about it. He's got some space to work with. Put it over onto the wall and put it into the corner. Dignitas holding on the defense for now. That one back out, Corrupted G over towards Chrome. Pass plays in the air. Again, just trying to get the boost out of these blue tanks. Got it past 2. Violent Panda in the corner. Gets that one away. 36 seconds left. He gets his own corner boost. Will help with the boost star. This one here in the corner now. This goes over to the wall. Got Corrupted G pass. 30 seconds left. Corrupted G trying to do it all by himself. Can't get it past Violent Panda, but here comes Classics with a follow-up. Violent Panda with the midfield plays. Gets it back out, and Turbo Pulse has got an open net to shoot at. It's still going towards the goal. Corrupted G gets back in time. 16 seconds left. Still tied up. Overtime looming in the distance.
Yeah, we've seen a great transition here in play style from Evil Geniuses. They were so afraid, and now they played with so much more aggression.
K-Dop can turn this. He's gonna try and get in. Corrupted G just becomes the wall, and Classics covers the option. Turbo now just to try and find Violent Panda. Shut down into the corner. It'll go to overtime in game 2.
What looked to be scary there. We saw 2 of those players commit on defense. Dignitas, they've been looming on the attack for so long.
Classics down to the side. Rome trying to put away, drop it back to Violent Panda. Classics backline defense gets it away. Turbo Pulse to demolish. There's good demolition. Evil Geniuses can capitalize on it. It took too long getting out of their own half, thanks to some interference from Team Dignitas. Now the pass out. Turbo Pulse can do this. He just leaves it. Does it go in? It does. Violent Panda takes game 2.
And what a pass this is. There was just so long from this defense on Evil Geniuses. Nobody there pressuring the ball there. And you see Chrome, he tries to fly up to make that save. And an unfortunate trap between the back of his car and that backboard is going to see Evil Geniuses lose game 2.
You saw that they allowed Turbo Pulse to have uncontested presence on the backboard. K-Dop recognizes it, just sends the shot up. And at that point, Evil Geniuses is at the mercy of Dignitas. If Dignitas, they have so many options, so many ways they can play that. Turbo just leaves it, lets Violent Panda hit it home.
Yeah, Turbo Pulse is such an incredible playmaker, probably one of the most creative players in the game. There's a reason he's a 2-time, looking for the 3-time. It's important that Evil Geniuses doesn't give him too much space. I talked with Chrome a little bit earlier. He said, we just want to focus on Dignitas. We get afraid. We know how good they can be, especially with their passing game. The #1 key is going to be for us to pressure and pressure hard. And you can see there, just 1 lapse.
And Evil Geniuses, they've had the Cinderella story of the tournament. They've been winning when nobody expected them to win, but this is a different level of stress. Faced with the task of reverse sweeping Team Dignitas here. And the world champs looking to just keep on steamrolling through. Turbo Pulse are now tied for the most wins at the World Championships.
Yeah, I don't think Team Dignitas has ever been reverse swept in a World Championship environment. These guys are some of the most consistent players. I think questions here are going to be on Chrome, that rookie there for the Evil Geniuses team. He has been so effective yesterday. His day 2 performance was vastly different to day 1. Can he bring some of that excellence, some of that bumping and dirty play that we know him for?
Well, and we've seen them going for the demos on Team Dignitas, but they've been so good at avoiding it and still making the defensive stops when they need to. So having to find new ways to play, and this is not the place where you want. Classics again on the kickoff. Chrome's shot just a bit high. Is the follow-up there from Corrupted G? No, Violent Panda is able to get it off to the side.
I loved seeing Chrome there opt to go for that high pass instead. You could see there was a defender now looking to make a save, and off that crossbar.
Going off the woodwork, Classics to follow it. It brought up 2 defenders from Evil Geniuses, and they fall back. Big Chrome. Down, Turbo Pulsa, over towards K-Dop, gets it past him, but Classics on the back line, gets it away. And Evil Geniuses able to keep their net clean here in game 3. K-Dop over to the side, Turbo Pulsa thinking about moving in. Classics able to just go in front of him. Turbo was forced to read. Classics past 1, K-Dop on the back line with the loft. Violent Panda now up, this ball's gonna outpace him. Demolition on to K-Dop on offense. Give a little bit of space here for Evil Geniuses to move out. Chrome with a nice touch. Classics with the loft overhead. Corrupted G's moving in. 2 defenders up. Chrome to try and get the pass off, but no. Shut down as Violent Panda is able to get it all the way back into the orange box. First minute will come and go quietly here in game 3. We've got Evil Geniuses. Tournament lives on the line. They have to win here.
This is a tense moment for them. You can tell Violent Panda and the rest of this Dignitas team slowing down the play, trying to get Evil Geniuses a little bit more uncomfortable. We've seen them concede many goals when the play is slower. They're best at their fastest.
See Violent Panda and company here just burning so much time on the clock, just constantly punting the ball. Just giving the ball to Evil Geniuses, let them move up, just wait until they have a formation they like. See, oh, this player's out of position, this player's not quite where he wants to be. You see there, Classics, again, going for the demolitions they're known for, easily jumped by Turbo Pulsa.
They're gonna have to do a little bit more and not broadcast it so much, perhaps going for that double demolition, getting Chrome and Classics involved at the same time. We know Corrupted G is that 3rd man, but we haven't really seen too much of that play.
K-Dop on the wall, he's got some options, finds the pass on Turbo, but the shot misses. Violent Panda comes in with the follow-up, but Chrome's followed right behind. We'll see Corrupted G find Chrome, pass down towards Classics, but he falls back, respecting the positioning of K-Dop. Now the ball off the wall, here's Turbo with a follow-up shot. second one, this one defended by Chrome, but it was on target. K-Dop could possibly make this work. He leaves it for Violent Panda, tries for the screen, but Classics has the read. He knew Violent Panda was coming in. And now Classics moving up on the front line of offense for Evil Geniuses.
And you can see again, Evil Geniuses giving up ball control early off of a hard clear from Team Dignitas. They're opting to just give that ball back time and time again to Evil Geniuses and let them make the mistakes.
Chrome played off the wall. K-Dop down towards Turbo. G able to hold on to it. Turbo gets it over the top of Classics. Corrupted G falling back and doesn't have a great angle. It didn't communicate with Chrome either. There was a double commit at midfield. And now they're going to be kind of out of position and out of boost. Violent Panda going up, and Turbo Pulse calls him off. Falling over the top. Chrome's able to get it past the two-timer. Turbo again aloft. K-Dop in with a shot towards goal. Classics is there, gets it away. But such a defensive stalemate here in Game 3. Evil Geniuses afraid of committing and making a mistake. Dignitas happy just to sit back knowing they've got the advantage in this match. They can afford to lose a game here. Evil Geniuses cannot.
Yeah, the pressure here on Evil Geniuses must be immense, knowing that they are on their match, their tournament lives.
Trying to make the plays there. There was a three-man offensive push. Now the retreating defense. Chrome into the corner. He'll pick up boost with 1:30 left to go. Not a lot of time left. K-Dop finds the pass towards Violent Panda, defended by Chrome. He can make the shot here. He'll get the play all the way. Evil Geniuses, they've got the goal they need, but can they hold on?
And this is just so smart from Corrupted G. He immediately goes to touch that ball and block the interception there from Violent Panda. He's the last defender back. That was incredibly smart there and opening up that goal for Classics.
That's the 200 IQ play right there, and it gives them the lead, but they've had the lead every game, Quinn, and they've managed to lose still. Corrupted G goes back up on the offense, and Turbo Pulsa makes the play to get that one away. Good kickoff from Chrome there. Kickoff plays, Evil Geniuses. They're a nice thing to have in your back pocket, but you can't rely on them to win games. They've done it twice, still lost. Turbo Pulsa now up. Classic gets it past one. So we approach the final minute again on the backboard. There they are. Drops it straight down, and K-Dop finds it again. Look at this backboard positioning from Turbo.
Yeah, you can see he actually
Just
goes to
hangs
that first touch there. Is also affects a 50-50 here, and you can see Corrupted G, the orientation of his car is way too far to the right. He did not expect Turbo Pulsar to not only contest that 50-50, but also be available for a pass.
I mean, Evil Geniuses, they've been good at demolitions the entire season, but they've never had to prioritize demoing somebody on their own backboard, which is what they need to do to Turbo right now. 2 goals in a row they've scored on that pass from Turbo, just dropping it down. K-Dop, what a read, too. Our ball was moving. And again, a tie game. Dignitas just need one more goal. It's been 2-1 basically every game. That's all they need.
And we've seen Evil Geniuses, most of their goals coming from bumps, coming from that effective interference play here. They become a little bit passive here, and we've seen Dignitas just preying on it time and time again.
Up, rotate back. Classics trying to go for the long shot, the first way they scored in this series. But again, the defensive adjustments from Dignitas easily cover that shot. Pass in the middle, Turbo airborne, sending a shot towards the net. Classics is there. He should have this uncontested. Gets it away. Chrome with the transition. Classics airborne here, trying to get it through. Second overtime of the series. Be happening here. K-Dop's got nobody to demo, and Corrupted G can just let this one die in the corner. K-Dop tries to keep it alive, but it won't happen. Overtime, Game 3, tournament life on the line for Evil Geniuses. Good, the kickoff, the slow kickoff won by Dignitas. Corrupted G demolished a momentary 2v3, and Turbo's gonna find it. The quick, clean, methodical play.
K-Dop with the mind game of the tournament here. All his delay here calls off the defender, Chrome. He doesn't know what to do here, and he finds his teammate there right below in front of that goal. Dignitas with the creativity.